Hey everyone, Coolman1 here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 6 facts about Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. So, I've already made 3 videos about it. One showing you guys the official poster for it, and 2 more showing you guys the 2 fan-made promos I made for it as if it were on Nickelodeon, because it's called Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. But after posting those videos, I didn't think I would have to make another video about it. But there's something I've been wanting to upload recently, and it was something that I felt was important for those of you who were really interested about my really cool idea about a brand new Clifford cartoon on Nickelodeon. And that idea was to make a video about 6 very cool facts that I wanted to share with you guys about Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. And I know this isn't really necessary, but I just felt like I should make this video so you guys know about these facts. So for those of you who really liked my idea about Clifford being on Nickelodeon, then you'll probably like this video. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on to 6 facts about Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. Fact number 1. It's on Nickelodeon. Now, this one was obvious since I keep calling it Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. But still, I just feel like you guys should know this, and I'm glad I made it my first fact. And I think this is one of those videos on my channel that's the most creative, because, no one's ever heard of Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog, right? That's because this is an original idea by me. And no, this isn't actually on Nickelodeon. I know those promos I made before looked legit, but I promise you those are not from Nickelodeon. I'm just really good at making stuff and coming up with really cool ideas. That's why I started a YouTube channel, because I wanted people to see what I like and see what I can do with my creativity about the things I'm interested in. And since I really enjoyed the live action Clifford movie, I just really wanted to make this idea. And I was hoping that Nickelodeon wouldn't get mad at me for making that, because there isn't actually a Clifford cartoon on Nickelodeon. That was my idea. And I thought it was really cool. And surprisingly, when I made those videos about Nickelodeon's Clifford, they actually got a lot of views. I think it was because a lot of you guys actually liked the idea of Clifford being on Nickelodeon. I knew a lot of people were going to like that idea, so I made a fan-made poster of what I think Clifford on Nickelodeon could look like, and it turned out to be a really great idea. And like I said, it's probably because of the fact that it's on Nickelodeon. When I made the poster, I thought it was a great idea because of the fact that I got interested in the Clifford movie. It's my most favorite movie from 2021. And it's still my most favorite movie to this day. And just putting Clifford on one of my most favorite networks that I watch shows on, Nickelodeon, come on, it was the perfect idea. The Clifford movie is from Paramount. And Paramount and Nickelodeon are connected. If you have Paramount Plus, you can see that Nickelodeon shows are on there. Nickelodeon shows and movies are all on there because Paramount and Nickelodeon are connected. So it was really fun to actually bring Clifford into Nickelodeon because of what I just said. Clifford's a Paramount movie, and Nickelodeon and Paramount are connected. So, boom! Nickelodeon's Clifford. So yeah, that's where that idea came from, and I'm glad a lot of people actually liked it. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next fact. Fact number 2. I put a Bridwell reference in the poster. So, for those of you who don't know who Bridwell is, well, there's 2 Bridwells actually. Norman Bridwell, the creator of Clifford, and Mr. Bridwell, one of the characters in the Clifford movie, who's actually based on the creator of Clifford. And since the creator of Clifford was a big part of what made Clifford so special, because there was literally a character in the live-action movie that was based on the creator, I thought I should put in my own little reference of Bridwell in the poster, and that's where the sign in the poster comes in. So there's a sign in the poster that says Bridwell Park, because in the poster, Clifford and Emily are in a park, and the park's name is Bridwell Park, named after the creator of Clifford, Norman Bridwell, and also the character from the live-action movie. So, yeah, I just thought I should mention that little reference right there, so you guys know that I didn't forget about Bridwell. So, yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next fact. Fact number 3. I used a very unique animation style. Animation in quotes. So, the reason I say animation in quotes is because I didn't actually do this. Clifford and Emily from the poster are actually the Clifford and Emily from the Clifford movie novel. Yup, that's right. You probably already recognize them if you read the novel, which I haven't read it, but I don't have it, but I wish I did. It would be really cool to read it. But for those of you who actually have the novel and actually read it, you probably already knew that this wasn't actually me. So the way I made this is I got Clifford and Emily from the novel, and I used an app where, like, an app that I can use to change, like, the style and make it look like a drawing style, like if it's been colored or something, like if Clifford and Emily have just been colored with a color pencil or something, because I knew I wanted to make them look like that in the poster, because I really liked the way they looked in the end credits of the Clifford movie. I thought the way they looked there was really cool, so I tried to find the perfect app to make them look sort of like that, and yeah, it worked out pretty well. And another thing I want to mention is that if you look at Clifford and Emily, you can see that Clifford is like sort of colored in, like he's mostly colored in, but he wasn't colored in all the way, because that's what he looked like in the end credits of the Clifford movie. And when I saw that sort of style in the app I was using, I knew that was like the perfect style I was gonna go for. And surprisingly, the app made Clifford look mostly colored in, but it made Emily look completely colored in. If you look at Emily, she's more colored in than Clifford is. And I actually really like that, because to me, the fact that Clifford isn't completely colored in, it kind of makes him look like he did in the Clifford movie, like a real dog, like with fur. Like he's not completely colored in, and that makes him look like he has fur like he does in the live action movie, because in that movie he was a real dog. So I actually really like that, and Emily is completely colored in because, well, she's not Clifford. So yeah, that's another bonus in the style that I used for Clifford and Emily in the poster, and that's another reason of that's another part of what makes the quote-unquote animation in the poster look really good. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next fact. Fact number 3, I added a dog tag onto Clifford. Now, I know this one isn't that important, but I just wanted to point out that he has a dog tag. I don't know why. I just want you guys to know that he has a dog tag, and that it's part of his design. Look at the dog tag, shaped like a bone. It says Clifford on it. It's perfect. And we all know his live action version didn't have a dog tag on the collar. So yeah, I thought I should mention it. So now let's move on to the next fact. Fact number 5. Emily has different clothing. So, like I said before, this is Emily from the Clifford movie novel. But if you notice in the novel, she has the clothes that she wears in the live action movie. When Darby Camp plays Emily in the movie, for like most of the movie, one of her outfits in the movie is like a gray sweater with like blue pants or something. And I thought for the Nickelodeon Clifford poster, I should change up her outfit a little bit. And I wanted to make it look like, I actually wanted to make it look like what she looks like in the novel, but also change up her outfit so it looks like Emily from the cartoon, from the old cartoon. And I wanted to make it a mix of both, and it worked out really well. And I just really like the look of it. Like I like how I changed the gray sweater to pink, because that's her main color of her clothes in the old cartoon. And for her pants, I changed the color of her pants to black with pink stripes, because I mean, I wanted it to still look like Emily from the Clifford movie novel, but I also didn't think she would look cool in a skirt like she did back then in the old cartoon. Because back then she had a skirt, but now in the live action movie she has pants, and it was really complicated for me to put a skirt on her when she already had pants. It didn't look right, so I went with a different approach. And Emily from the old cartoon, she had socks that were pink and black. They were socks that had like pink and black stripes. So I thought, hey, I think it would be a great idea if I make her pants pink and black like her socks in the old cartoon. So I changed her pants to black with pink stripes, and it looked great. And if you're wondering what the little circle is on her sweater, it's a little pin, a little blue pin that I decided to put on there. I don't know why. I just thought it would have been a good addition to her design. And her blue shoes match her pin. So yeah, that's Emily in the poster. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the last fact in this video. Fact number 6, and the last fact on here, is Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog was created by Ant Blades, the creator of another show on Nickelodeon, It's Pony. Now, of course this isn't actually true. I made this entire thing up. The idea of Clifford being on Nickelodeon, and everything, I made it all up. It's all just me being creative. And I do hope Nickelodeon actually makes this a show soon, like someday. But this is just an original idea by me. And when I was brainstorming my ideas for like what if Clifford was on Nickelodeon, the only cartoon creator I could think of that I would want to work on a Clifford cartoon on Nickelodeon is someone who worked on a cartoon that's actually very similar to Clifford. That's right, Ant Blades, who worked on the cartoon It's Pony, which I've talked about on my channel before. I don't know about you guys, but to me, It's Pony and Clifford are basically the same cartoon. I mean, come on. If you really think about it, they're basically the same thing. They're both about a young girl who has a pet, a talking pet, that accidentally causes chaos everywhere he goes. And I say that because in the live-action Clifford movie, Clifford's seen accidentally destroying things. And in the cartoon, he talks. And Pony in It's Pony is both of those things. He's an animal who belongs to a little girl, like Emily, like Clifford belongs to Emily. Pony belongs to Annie Bramley. He belongs to Annie, and just like Clifford, Pony is a talking animal who accidentally, without meaning to, causes trouble sometimes. And that's basically what Clifford's like. If you pair Clifford with, like, if you pair Clifford from the cartoon with his version from the movie. In the cartoon, he talks, and in the movie, he doesn't talk, but he causes a lot of chaos because he's a big red dog. And he's seen accidentally destroying most of Emily and Uncle Casey's apartment in the Clifford movie. So yeah, that's why I say they're basically the same thing. And that's exactly why I want the creator of It's Pony, Ant Blades, to actually, like, create this new Clifford cartoon. So, yeah. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention, which is gonna be my bonus fact. And the bonus fact is the cast. So, if you guys saw the description in my video about my poster for Nickelodeon's Clifford, and you went all the way at the bottom, you can probably see the cast for Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. And you might be wondering, wait, why is most of the cast in the cast list in the description the same cast of the live-action Clifford movie? Well, it's simple. Because another one of my ideas was for the entire cast of the live-action Clifford movie, all the actors that were in the live-action Clifford movie, to return to voice their respective characters in this new cartoon, except for one of them. And that is Josh Zuckerman, who voiced Pony in It's Pony. Yup. So, remember earlier when I was talking about the fact that Clifford doesn't talk in his live action movie? And before that, when I talked about this new Nickelodeon Clifford cartoon being a mix of the live action movie and the old cartoon? Well, that's because in this cartoon, in Nickelodeon's Clifford, I want Clifford to actually talk. And I used to find it weird for Clifford to talk because, I mean, I never really grew up with Clifford. I was always attached to the live action movie when it came out. But if there was one person who I would want to voice Clifford, it's the voice of Pony from It's Pony, Josh Zuckerman. Because, I mean, come on, it makes sense. If Aunt Blades, creator of It's Pony, comes to work on this Clifford cartoon on Nickelodeon, then he's probably gonna get Josh Zuckerman to voice Clifford himself. I mean, come on. And Blades is probably gonna be like, "Hey Josh, I know you voiced Pony in my show, It's Pony, but now we're working on a new Clifford cartoon, so how would you like to voice Clifford?" And I think that would be great. I think that would be perfect. I loved Josh Zuckerman's voice as Pony, and I think that same voice could definitely work for a character like Clifford. So, yeah, I definitely want Josh Zuckerman to voice Clifford like he voiced Pony in It's Pony, and for the entire cast of the live-action movie, Darby Camp, Jack Whitehall, Isaac Wang, the rest of the cast, I want all of them to return to not play their characters. They played them in the live action movie, but I actually want them to voice them in this cartoon this time. So, yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about my 6 facts and bonus fact about Nickelodeon's Clifford the Big Red Dog. And again, I know at the beginning I said this video is probably pointless, but I just needed to make this video. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video, and as always, stay cool.